Yeah, we just started out jamming in a basement, and then talked to these guys and our new guitar player. Well, not really new anymore, but Perry. We kind of just started writing, and it kind of just worked out.
We weren't in the band to start with.
It kind of depends how you look at it, because there's like old Lighthouses, and this is like completely different now.
It was like, yeah, it's straight.
Relatively just a new band. It's
some of the same members. Yeah, I think I was jamming with you for a while when you were the instrumental group, and then I don't know, that kind of wasn't happening anymore. So we decided to make this kind of a full-time thing.
Our first or second show was with like The Story So Far, so it was like with one of my favorite bands, but we just played so piss poor.
I lived in Omaha before. I didn't really play much. I played in a blues band in Omaha, so I hadn't seen much of what kind of scene that this is. So I mean, there had always been bands like that I'd liked, but I would never know if they were in town, so I'd never had the chance of like hanging out with bands that I was really stoked on.
We were at the studio for like 18 hours over those 2 days, but this time we had like a whole week to do it, so we were a lot more relaxed this time, and we took our time with stuff. And
it was a really comfortable atmosphere. Yeah. Like, we could really just sit down and critique each other while we were going, like kind of throwing out ideas while it was going on, and I think that helped out the album so much.
And we recorded in South Dakota with our good friend Jeremy Schaefer, and we've been friends with him for a long time, and so it was really comfortable. Like his setup, he has a studio and then he has a studio apartment, so we barely went outside. Like it was all like, it was a really comfortable atmosphere, like a really clean studio, and then like we
lived
really
there.
Yeah, so we would wake up at 10 and go from 10 to 10 for 5 or 6 days. I don't know, was it 5?
Yeah.
But
I went a whole day without seeing the sunlight. That was
yeah,
cool.
I didn't go outside for, I think it was like 32 hours when we were recording guitar tracks. Every tour is different. Like you can't really gauge any, like, how the shows are gonna go, you know.
Yeah, you're kind of flying blind into every show, especially if you've never played somewhere. Like we've had shows that we thought were gonna like be huge, but there's only like 10 people there. But we've had shows that we thought were gonna suck, and we've packed an entire venue. So
yeah,
like,
so we're leaving in May for a 30-day tour, and a lot of the East Coast I haven't seen. We've never been to like New York City, and we're going down to Miami, Florida, and like a bunch of places I've never even thought about going to. So it's really cool that we actually get to go to those places and get to play for people we don't even know. And I don't know, there's something beautiful about that we can connect with people through something without even knowing them. Even though we spend shit ton of money on getting our van fixed, getting our trailer working, getting our gear to actually work, and then going out on tour, losing a shit ton of money, and spending all this money on a record that, you know, if we probably will never make that much money back at all. Like it's all just a sinkhole, but it's like, it's so awesome. Like I personally love this, that we can do this.